they never here when you want them? Ah, there you are.
I didn't do it.
Didn't do what?
Whatever it is, I didn't do it.
Well, I didn't say you did.
Oh, I thought you must have been talking about the salad bowl.
The salad bowl? What happened to the salad bowl?
Nothing, and it wasn't my fault.
Is there something I should know about the salad bowl?
Only if you want to put salad in it.
It wouldn't have got itself broken by any chance, would it?
A bit.
Oh. When did this happen?
Just after it hit the floor.
How many times have I told you not
I
to...
didn't mean to do it.
Well, I know you didn't mean to do it. If I thought you'd hurled it on the floor and broken it on purpose, I'd be furious.
What are you?
I'm angry. What were you doing with it?
Barbie was having a bath in it,
I see.
and the Mixmaster slipped.
The Mixmaster? What were you doing with the Mixmaster in Barbie's bath?
It's a spare bath.
Jenny, I have told you time and time again not to take valuable things and use them as toys. You've got enough real toys.
You're gonna punish me now.
Well, I might not.
Why not?
Because I want you to do something for me. Come with me. Now, look, I can't set the timer on the video, and I want you to show me how to do it again. And if you don't tell the others, I'll forget about the salad bowl. Is it a deal?
Dad, not the timer. I showed you that on Monday.
No, I know, but I keep forgetting. I want you to show me again.
Dad, I'm only a little kid.
So?
Well, how come I understand all this and you don't?
Well, I've got other important things on my mind.
Like what?
Like broken salad bowls. Now, come on.
Oh, all right. Look, first of all, you press for the day.
Oh, are you sure? I thought you put...
Dad.
Sorry. OK, right. Press for the day. Tuesday.
Now, what time do you want?
11 p.m.
Well, you press for 2,300 hours.
How come you can't count past 10, but you understand the 24-hour clock? Well, I was in the Sea Scouts for years, and I could never work that. That's why I never made sixer. I was always early or late, because I was always looking for a watch that would tell me when it was 16:30.
Dad, do you know this or not?
Yeah, sorry.
Well, you won't learn if you don't pay attention.
I didn't need her for this, I'd strangle her.
Hi, Dad. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just teaching Jenny the timer.
Oh, you?
You're going to be joking.
Look here, just because you kids are growing up in a technological age doesn't mean you're the only ones that understand it. I understand all this.
Oh, yeah?
What, oh, yeah?
You should have seen him the other night.
Yeah, what'd you do?
He was trying to change the TV channel with his car alarm button.
Well,
I mean,
that was...
he locked and unlocked his car 7 times trying to find Clive Roberts. And when you finally got him, even he was laughing at you.
It was a simple mistake. But you kids are so superior. I tell you, I know all this stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, ask me something. Anything.
OK, what's 1,700 hours?
Go to your room.
What have I done?
You broke the salad bowl and you told on me.
It's not fair.
Things are tough all over. Go.
It's not fair.
Dad, don't worry about it. I mean, people of your age can't be expected to keep up with the modern world. You're not used to the pace.
Oh, thank you very much.
Besides, Dad, it makes you sort of lovable.
You know what's really annoying? Being patronised by a 17-year-old daughter, that's really annoying.
Well, I'm nearly 18. Does that make it any better?
Not really. Just remember, when I was 18, you weren't.
I wasn't what?
You weren't anything. I was here first, and don't you forget it. What was that?
I think it was Nudge.
Yeah, but what did he say?
I think he said...
Ah, there he goes again. Nudge, is there any particular reason why you keep going...
I've got a cold and it's the end of the world, that's all.
Is there anything else bothering you?
It's Tracy.
Tracy, your girlfriend? Well, what about her?
She's leaving me.
Leaving you where?
Leaving me here. She just told me she's going to Europe and I'll never see her again.
Oh, cheer up, mate. There are other girls.
Not like Tracy. My heart is broken.
Well, Nudge, you'll get over it.
Oh, no, Debbie. I've been cast aside. I've been thrown on the great rubbish tip of life.
Well, Nudge, look on the bright side. Knowing your luck, you'll probably find something to eat there. OK. Let's see what you can do, big boy.
My Mr. Kelly, isn't it? Oh, what's that?
Oh, it's my new computer. It's just arrived.
What, you just bought it?
No, we've got it for a week. It's here on approval.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
What?
Well, I can't be expected to work under these conditions.
What conditions?
Well, I mean, it's hard enough pleasing you without trying to please a machinist wall.
No. You see...
I mean, I do my best, but I'm not having a machine saying to me, Betty, you have a brain like a worn-out WedEx.
Don't tell me you're a cyberphobe.
There, you see, you're always at me. Now there's 2 of you. And you're teaching it new insults already.
That wasn't an insult. A cyberphobe is someone who's afraid of computers.
Oh, is it?
Yes. And anyway, the computer doesn't have to approve of you. It's here for our approval. If we like it, we keep it.
Well, it's off to a bad start with me.
Why? What's it done?
Oh, it's winking at me, look. There's a little light going on, off, on, off, on, off.
No, they all do that. That means it's ready for work.
Oh, well, it looks shifty to me. Anyway, what's it do so good?
Pardon?
I just said, what's it do that's so good?
Well, it does, well, everything.
Does it make coffee?
No, let me amend my statement. It does everything except make coffee.
Does it sharpen pencils?
It does everything except make coffee and sharpen pencils.
And does it, even when it's raining, go down to the bank and get your money in a brown envelope and lick the envelope and sometimes cut her tongue? Like some red-headed people in this office.
All right, all right, all right. No, it doesn't do all those red-headed things.
Well, I certainly hope you're not paying it more than me.
This is going to be great. You're going to save me so much time. Mwah. Ah, damn!
Mr. Kelly. How much time has it saved you so far?
What do you mean?
Well, you've been sitting there swearing at that computer for the last 2 hours and it hasn't done anything yet.
Betty, I'm just going through the familiarisation program.
The what?
The learning program. The computer's telling me all the things it can do.
And you believe it?
Well, why shouldn't I?
Well, it's here on approval, isn't it? It'll tell you anything.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, of course it will. I mean, that's what people do when they go for jobs. I mean, I told you I could type.
You mean when you first came here...
Goodness, was that the doorbell? Oh, but ding dong. I think it was.
Oh, come on, mate. Snap out of it. I mean, it's not really the end of the world.
It might as well be. I mean, she's the first good-looking bird I've ever known.
Yeah, but there'll be others.
Oh, not for me.
Yeah, we'll try and forget about it anyway.
Nigel, you're still miserable.
Yeah.
Because your girlfriend's dumped you.
Oh, I almost forgotten. She reminded me.
Anyway, Jen, she did not dump him. She left the country.
Simon, on the dumping scale, that's a big 9.
I better never meet another girl like her.
Well, Nudge, if you don't, you can always become a nun with me.
Great idea. Sister Nudge.
Oh.
The sighing nun. Anyway, mate, what was so out of the ordinary about Tracy?
She was beautiful.
We can find another beautiful girl.
She was tall.
We can find another tall girl.
She fancied me.
Become a nun.
Yeah, well, I might become a monk anyway and go and teach the starving millions.
Nudge, what could you teach the starving millions?
Could teach them to eat for a start.
Is he still depressed?
You'd better believe it.
Nudge, how can you possibly eat at a time like this?
I always eat when I get depressed.
Nudge, you eat when you get anything. You eat when you get happy, you eat when you get sad. Most of all, you eat when you get here. Is there any time you don't eat?
Yeah?
When?
When I'm asleep.
Well, what happens then?
Well, I dream I'm hungry. And I wake up and I am, so I start eating again.
Oh, look, Simon, you're going to have to do something about this. I cannot stand the idea of a future with Nudge continually sighing in my kitchen.
I'm trying, Dad. Anyway, mate, you'll meet another girl, I'm telling you.
When?
Well, at Andrew's party on the weekend. Remember? I mean, everyone will be there. It's a big chance.
Oh, I still don't believe it.
Hey, come with me, mate. I will prove it to you scientifically. Hey, Dad, can I use your computer for a minute?
Yeah, well, you can try, but there's something wrong with it.
Oh, what won't it do?
Everything. It just sits there winking at me and your father keeps swearing at it. It's not pretty.
Oh, what's wrong with it?
Well, I told you, it's had it. It's faulty. I'm sending it back. It's no good.
It's working?
It is?
Oh, Simon, that's terrific. Your father has been trying to do that all day.
Yeah, well, I was going to push that button next.
Push the button again, have you?
Well?
You know what you've probably done?
What?
They'll probably unlock your car again.
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, mate, I've listed the guys at the party and now the girls.
Now the supper?
Forget the supper. You'll be too busy fighting off women to have supper.
I will.
There. Probability of Nudge meeting a new girl, 4 to 1.
Well, can I see a picture?
Why?
Well, it might be 4 to 1 I meet her, but be 10 to 1 on she'll be ugly.
I am so glad there's at least one other person in this house who doesn't know how to use that damn computer. I mean, it's all right for the kids, isn't it? They don't even have to think about it. They just accept it. But you and I are reasoning human beings. I am a reasoning human being. And reasoning human beings think computers are an affront. So, we can't use computers, so we don't want to use them. Eddie, what are you doing?
Ding,
Where'd you learn to do that?
ding.
Look, will you stop sitting there like half an Avon lady? Answer me. Where'd you learn to do that?
Well, the computer taught me. It's really easy, Mr. Kelly. Mind you, I was right about it.
What do you mean?
Well, I can't do everything. It didn't even know to go ding at the end of the line, so I'm showing it how.
You're showing it?
Yeah, I'm on the familiarisation and so once it becomes familiar with it, then it'll do it by itself. See?
You're mad. That's not alive. You can't teach it to do things. You can't teach it to go ding.
There, I told you I had to think about it first.
But that's just a mass of wires and resistors and electrical stuff. I mean, it's not alive. It doesn't think. It can only think it can think. I'm going mad. Shut up. Oh, I'm arguing with a computer and losing. I'm arguing with Betty and losing. What's that for me?
Mr. Kelly, if you finish talking to yourself,
Yes?
could I leave a little early tonight? Only I'm going to be singing.
If you're going to be singing, you can leave now.
No, seriously, Robert. Because I'm doing my musical appreciation evening.
Oh, where is it?
That's the only other only I want to talk to you about.
Oh, well, Betty, thank you very much for the invitation, but I don't care where it is. I'm not going. Where is it?
Here?
You mean my home here? Not somewhere else here. You mean here.
Yeah, here.
We sound like Parliament. No, I'm sorry, Betty. You can't have it here.
Oh, but Mr. Kelly, my place is too small, and besides, I've already told all the others.
Well, before you told them, did it occur to you to ask?
Oh, yeah, I did, and they said here it'd be fine.
The answer is no.
Oh, please, Mr. Kelly, the kids will be out, and if they're going to their party and everything, oh, besides, I've typed all the invitations up on the computer.
No, look, I'm not going to have Valkyries running around the place with horned helmets going, "The hills are alive."
You're not like that. Oh, well, Mrs. Pocklington is a bit, but I'll make her leave a helmet in the car. Oh, please, Mr. Kelly.
No,
What if I cry?
still no.
What if I tell you that it's Mrs. Carlton's turn to bring supper?
We've just got a maybe status. Is she the one that makes those French vanilla slices? With the flaky pastry and the real mock cream on top?
Yep. What do you say?
Well, I'm thinking about it. The hills are alive.
Are you ready, Nudge? I haven't got all day.
Yeah, but I'm not coming out.
Oh, come on. Now, you promised me you'd help me, and it's got to be finished for the party.
Oh, is Simon there?
No, he's not.
Is Jenny there?
No, look, there's no one here but me.
Well, can you go away?
Nudge.
Well, all right, here I come. You sure I have to do this?
Yes, look, I can't do the hem unless someone's wearing it. Besides, you look pretty.
Yeah, you reckon?
So, have you heard from Tracy?
Yeah, I got a postcard. She's in France.
Oh, that's terrific.
No, it's not. Bet she's already met one of those smoothie Frenchmen.
What smoothie Frenchman?
Oh, you know, with the gold tooth and the tiny little moustache. One of those guys that can't fit his arms in the sleeves of his coat.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, and I bet he'll be saying, "My little cabbage, you are so beautiful." Yeah, she'd love that.
What makes you think so?
Well, she always did when I said it.
Well, anyway, it's all finished.
You know, Deb, I better never meet another girl.
Nudge, you're taking this too hard.
Hi, girls.
Hi, Dad.
Girls? Deb, who's your little friend?
Dad, I'd like you to meet Nagina.
Well, Nudge, I knew you were upset about losing your girlfriend, but I didn't realise things were this bad.
No, Dad, Nudge is just helping me with the dress for the party. What do you think?
Oh, look, it's terrific. But you will do something with your hair, won't you, dear?
I knew I should have done this.
Hey, I've had a great idea. Nudge?
Look, hang on a minute. Look, I'm helping Deb. No jokes about the dress.
Oh, okay. But you will do something with your hair, won't you?
idea?
Oh, a girl for Nudge, Barbara Parker.
No way, she hates me.
Well, only because you ate a hamburger that time.
I didn't know it was hers.
It was halfway to her mouth.
She should eat faster.
Well, you just have to come up with another great idea.
Why don't you find me a girl, Deb, and I might get a good-looking one.
No way. Now, you're not bringing me in on this. Besides, the girls I know have good taste.
What's wrong with the girls I know?
They go out with you.
Nobody ever goes out with me.
Oh, come on, Nigel. You've got to stand on your own 2 feet for once. I mean, you can't rely on Simon to get you a girl.
Why not?
Because you'll always get the ugly ones. I didn't say that.
Yeah, but it's true.
Mr. Kelly, next time you buy a computer,
Betty, I'm not going to buy another computer.
could you get one that licks the envelopes as well? Or at least get flavoured envelopes?
What are you doing?
Oh, the computer just printed out all my invitations. I'll just pop down and mail them.
No, you're not. Hang on. Look, I've just been doing these revisions. You've got to take them to the engineer. They have to be there by 5 o'clock.
Oh, well, I'll just mail these on the way.
You haven't got time. The post box is that way and the engineer's office is that way. And I've been working on these revisions all afternoon, and they are slightly more important than your musical appreciation
But,
evening.
Mr. Kelly, these have to be in
Go.
by
I'll
post
mail
tonight.
these.
Oh, you promise?
Mush, woman, go. Mush. Oh, I'll get it. Here.
Oh!
Fetch. Jenny, what are you doing?
Just playing with the computer, Dad.
Oh, when did you learn that?
Years ago.
You're 9 years old. You don't have years ago.
He was in kindergarten.
Oh, why don't you learn something useful, like picking up clothes? What's that?
It's a game, Alien Zapper.
Oh, I didn't know you could play games on it.
Do you want to play?
Oh, well, I'm a bit busy.
I'll show you how.
Okay. Don't tell Betty. Now, what do I do?
You zap the aliens before they zap you. These ones move it, and this one fires it.
Right, okay. Okay, here we go. Ah, miss me. Hang on. Zing! Got him. I'm a natural at this. Oh, what was that?
The aliens zap you.
What was that?
Now it's my turn.
Oh, well, you mean that's all I get? Hang on, that's not fair.
Come on, Dad, it's my go.
Well, when do I get another turn?
When I miss.
Oh, well, hurry up and miss. Oh, come on, I want another go. Oh, come on, hurry up and lose. I want another turn. Boogie.
Stop it, Dad, that's cheating.
What's the point in playing with the kids if they keep beating you all the time? Isn't it my turn yet?
No.
Come on, the alien! Come on, Zapper! Why, she's only a 9-year-old girl, for God's sake. Where's your pride? Hooray! My turn.
That's not fair. You distracted me.
Come on. It's my go.
It's not fair.
Yes, it is. You've been playing for the last 40 minutes. Now it's my turn. Ready? Oh, not fair. I wasn't really ready.
Come on, Dad, now it's my go.
Oh, look, I'm the one that gives the approval around here, and don't you forget it. Well, where are they?
Oh, I don't know. They've never been this late before.
Well, I'm starving. I'm starting to crave French vanilla slices with real mock cream on top.
Evening, Mr. Kelly.
Why is it whenever I mention food, he appears?
Only I just don't know where they could be.
Is Simon back yet?
No. Where's he gone?
He went to get the girls.
Oh, so you finally agreed to let him get you a girl, eh?
Yeah, must be mad.
What?
Like, he'll get a girl who's all tall and blonde and gorgeous, and I'll get one who's all short and dumpy and has thick glasses and freckles and won't talk to me.
She might not be that bad.
It doesn't matter. She'll never be as good as Tracy.
No, I'd forget Tracy.
I'll never forget Tracy. She was the high point of my romantic experience.
She was the only point of your romantic experience.
Dad, what happened to the dress you were making for the party?
Oh, it looked so good on Nudge, I couldn't stand the competition. There's no sign of them.
Oh, well, you know what? I bet it's that stupid computer. I bet it got the address or the date wrong or something.
No, it didn't.
I bet it did. No, the address is right and the date's right.
Mr. Kelly, what are they?
Nothing.
They're the invitations. You didn't mail them.
Yes, I did.
Well, what are they doing there?
Oh, they came back. They were lonely.
You forgot to post them.
Yes. Look, I'm sorry, Betty, but I can't be expected to remember everything around here.
Oh, I'm just going to be a Please, Stock. It's going to take me ages to get over this.
Well, how about I take you out for dinner?
Somewhere expensive?
Yes.
I'm over it.
Boy, that was quick.
Dad, I'd like you to meet my date. Angela, this is my father.
Oh.
Delighted to meet you, Mr. Kelly.
Pleased to meet you, Angela.
All right. Let's get it over with. Wheel mine in.
Nudge, cut it out.
Now, she'll be dog of the year. I've been through this before. The better his is, the worse mine is.
Now, come on in, Kathy.
Hang on a minute. Which one's mine?
What's it matter?
Okay, everyone swap.
But I haven't finished reading the comics yet.
Too bad. Read them over there.
Hey, Dad, this was a good idea of yours.
Hey!
Oh, sorry, Jen. Didn't realise you were under there.
I was reading the comic.
Oh, well, here you go. Anyway, Dad. Dad? This was a good idea of yours.
Of course it was. What idea?
Getting up an hour earlier in the mornings.
Well, it gives us a chance to communicate and chat over breakfast, doesn't it?
Dad? Could we maybe do some of that?
Of course we could. Do some of what?
The communicating and chatting.
Well, why not? What were you saying?
I'm not sure.
Wasn't it something about me being clever?
Ah, that was it.
Yeah, that's a good subject. Say it again, I like it.
It was a good idea to get up early and have a leisurely breakfast, even though I did have a bit of a late night.
Oh, yes, where were you?
I took Pauline out.
The Baxter girl?
Yeah.
You're moving in exalted company, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Well, her old man owns half the North Shore. He's just put in a bid for the other half.
She's a nice girl.
Oh, I'm sure she is. I've got nothing against Rich. Where'd you go?
Jojo's.
The disco, Jojo's? That must have cost you an arm and a leg.
Oh, not really. Well, she always goes there.
Well, I'm sure she does, but you can't afford it.
It's all right every now and again.
Oh, it's all right every now. Forget the again.
Dad.
No, seriously, Simon, you can't afford places like that. Can't you take her to the Pizza Hut?
I'll take a girl like Pauline to the Pizza Hut.
Look, she's just a girl like any other girl. If she likes you, you don't have to take her to expensive places.
Yeah, but you just...
Yeah, but nothing. Let's get a woman's opinion on this. Deb? Deborah? Are you there? Hello, testing. We shouldn't wake her up.
Oh, she looks so peaceful.
Hey, Deb!
What are you doing?
Just waking you, dear.
Dad, this was a lousy idea of yours. I need my sleep in the morning.
Well, you can't win them all.
After all, Dad, women aren't like men.
I never knew that.
Well, it's true. We're delicate, sensitive. We need to ease ourselves into consciousness.
What do you think men do?
Men kickstart their brains in the morning.
Hey, everyone. Hi, Mr. Kelly.
Morning, Nudge. Tell us, do you kickstart your brain in the morning?
Nah, my dad says I ought to use jumper leads, but...
Jumper leads?
Yeah, clip one to each ear, connect the other end of the Victor, and...
Oh, that'd be painful.
Only if your toes are under the Victor. Oh, is that the finance page?
What do you want with the finance page?
Oh, I'm investing my money. Can I see?
When did Nudge get money?
Oh, he's got a job at the garage, Dad.
Yeah, I'm investing my earnings. I'm going to be a typhoon.
A typhoon.
Nudge, you mean a tycoon.
Oh, do I? Oh.
Yes. A typhoon is a big noisy wind that causes havoc. Come to think of it.
Hey, wow, look, it's gone up.
What's gone up?
My share.
You've got one share.
Yeah.
What, you keep it as a pet? Take it for a walk on a leash?
Oh, well, we've all got to start at the bottom, but one day I'll be like Alan Bond. Have a blimp floating above the city.
Keep on eating and you'll be a blimp floating above the city. Ding. Ding.
Oh.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Kelly.
Yes, honey, I'm sorry I'm late, Betty, but I just bumped into Helga. Best thing that's happened in years.
Helga? She just delivered the mail.
Yes, but she's training for the fun run. Do you know, she's the only girl entered in that, and there's 150 blokes?
Really? How do you think she'll go?
Oh, she'll win, of course.
Why?
Well, if the blokes have got any sense, they won't want to pass her. Have you ever seen Helga running from behind? I mean, it's just incredible. Yeah?
Ladies present?
Oh, sorry, Betty. I got carried away. Anyway, Helga said to say, hello, Betty.
Will you tell her, hello, Helga? Next time you bump into her.
Oh, do you think I could be so lucky?
Mr. Kelly.
Sorry.
Anyway, how'd you meet him? Go.
Hey? Oh, at the accountant's? Oh, don't ask. I hate going there. It's worse than the dentist.
Worse?
Yes, because they don't give you any gas. All you get is a lukewarm cup of tea and an iced Vovo, if things are going well.
What do you mean?
Well, if you've had a bad year, you get a milk arrowroot with no butter.
And what sort of year have you had?
Apparently, I've had a chocolate Monty year.
Yeah, that sounds good. Should I congratulate you?
I don't know. I can never understand things at the accountant's. I hate going there.
Oh, no, you're just being silly.
No, I'm not. He sits there with my check butts and receipts and talks about incomings and outgoings and debits and credits. And I can never understand a word he says, but I have to sit there and nod as if I do.
Well, why do you do that?
Well, if I say I don't understand, he explains it all.
So?
Well, I never understand the explanation, and I feel stupider than I felt when I first got there. Understand?
Yeah.
Really? You mean you and I have actually reached a level of communication where we understand each other?
Yeah.
God help me. Betty understands me. It's the end of the world as I know it. Civilization is finished. Oh, well, back to the salt mines, I suppose.
Hi, little man. I'm George Fox.
Oh, what is that?
It's only me, Dad, and George.
Oh, you scared the tripes out of me.
Yes, darling, you must be careful with a man your father's age.
What age?
Why, Betty? What happens to old people?
Oh, thank you.
Look, he might have a coronary conclusion.
A what?
You know, a heart attack.
You mean a coronary occlusion?
No, conclusion. It could be final.
Anyway, Dad, how do you like George?
Oh, he's lovely, but I don't like him leaping over the top of my drawing board. Where'd you get him?
Sally gave him to me.
Sally? Who's Sally?
You know, she lives in the place with the big windows.
Oh, yeah. How come she gave him to you?
I swapped him for one of my Barbies.
Oh, right. Which one? Hairstyle Barbie? Ballerina Barbie?
Broken Barbie.
Broken Barbie? What was wrong with her?
She didn't have any legs.
Oh, that's not very fair, swapping a legless Barbie for George.
Yes, it is. George doesn't have any legs either.
Oh, Betty, would you like coffee?
Oh, yes, thank you, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, listen, there is one thing the accountant did say. I'd like you to make a note of it. Betty, aren't you going to write this down?
No, I'm taking a mental note.
God, all right. Look, when you go to the bank tomorrow to draw our salaries, can you draw extra?
Extra? What for?
Oh, to cover the raise.
The raise. Oh, you big old softy. Oh,
I didn't even have to ask. Mr. Kelly, oh, that's really, really nice of you. Mr. Kelly, I want you to know that this means a very great deal to me.
Betty, it's only a cup of coffee.
But coffee's silly. The other thing.
What other thing?
The raise. I want to thank you
Why?
for giving me the raise.
I'm not. I'm giving me a raise.
You? Well, what for?
Well, the accountant said I have to give myself a raise.
Did he say anything about me?
Yes. But I'm keeping you on anyway. Oh, Betty. No, look, Betty, hang on a minute.
Oh, Dad, can I see you for a minute?
Why not? What's the problem?
I need money.
God, word travels fast in this house. One chocolate Monty at the accountant's and you're all onto me. What, is there a queue at the front door with begging bowls?
Dad, be serious. I need to get a job.
You can't get a job. You're in your final year of school. You don't have time for a job.
Then I need an allowance.
No, you don't. Look, if you want money, come and ask me. I'll give it to you.
Okay. Can I have some money?
No. Why not? Well, I gave you some, didn't I? Yeah, I gave you some. I remember. I gave you some.
That was last week.
Well, what'd you do with it?
I spent it.
Simon, what is the point of me giving you money if you're going to spend it?
Dad, what is the point of you giving me money if I'm not going to spend it?
You got a point there. All right, look, here's, oh, look, here's $10. And don't bother me, I've got to go and de-huff Betty.
Aha, that's what I wanted to see.
What?
You with two $5 notes in your hand. Give me one.
No way. Why should I give you $5?
You owe it to me, remember? Thank you.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, your receipt? Okay, received from Simon. The $5 he's owed me for 10 days. Deborah. Thanks, kid.
G'day, Simon. Hey, how about this?
How about what?
The All Ordinaries Index just went up 3 points.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But it must be good. I wonder what's happened to my share. Hey, wow, it's gone up too.
At least some of us are making some money.
Yeah, I reckon I might buy another one.
Anyway, mate, here's some of that money I owe you.
Oh, I told you, Simon, there's no hurry. Just pay me whenever you can.
Oh, thanks, Nudge. You're a real mate.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with being mates. This is business.
Business?
Yeah, well, the longer you take to pay me back, the more interest you owe me.
You're charging me interest?
Simon, it's not me. If it was up to me, I'd give you the money. But the money was lent by Nudge Enterprises, Inc. Don't think of me as doing this. You don't owe the money to me. You owe it to the shareholders.
Who are the shareholders?
Me.
Well, thanks a lot to all of you.
Nudge, I don't believe it. You're actually charging Simon interest on a loan?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
It's terrible. How could you do that?
Oh, it's not personal. It's a corporate decision. I'm learning a lot about this stuff.
Like what?
Like why they call it interest.
Why is that?
Well, when you've got a lot of money, people find you really interesting.
Simon, are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
Listen, I didn't know you had a problem with money. I don't really need this.
Oh, thanks, Deb. It's something.
Well, you can pay Nudge back now.
Yeah, some of it anyway.
Some of it? How much do you owe him?
Well, a little bit more than $5.
Well, how much more? I mean, I can lend you another 10.
Yeah, wouldn't really help.
Simon, how much do you owe him?
You mean after I've given him this?
Yeah.
$100.
100? Simon, are you out of your mind? What were you doing borrowing $100 from Nudge?
110 with interest.
Well, what do you need that kind of money for?
I took Pauline to JoJo's.
But that's the most expensive place in town. Why on earth did you take her there?
She always goes there. She expects it.
How do you know that? Did you ask her?
Of course I didn't ask her.
Well, have you tried telling her you can't afford it?
Think I'm mad? I mean, who'd do a thing like that?
Well, the guys I know do. We walk into a restaurant and they say, one of us can afford to eat. You're not it.
You don't mind?
Nah, keeps me slim. Besides, I know they can't afford it. They're all nice guys. I wouldn't want to see them in this sort of mess.
Yeah, but well, Pauline's different.
What's so different?
Her dad's a millionaire.
You know why?
Why?
Because when he was 18, he didn't go to JoJo's. Look, if she's a reasonable sort of girl...
Yeah, she is.
Well, then just explain it to her. She'll understand.
What if she doesn't?
Well, then she's not worth taking out.
Yeah. Hey, how come you're telling me about girls?
Well, keep it under your hat, but there's a rumour going round that I am one.
Oh, there you are. Good morning, Betty.
Good morning, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, Betty, could you type up a letter for me? It's on your desk there. I would like you to do it straight away. It's rather urgent. Betty? Could you type up the letter, please?
Mr. Kelly, what time do you make it?
Hey? Oh, 3 minutes to 9.
Very well.
Betty, what are you doing?
I'm humming.
Well, why don't you try whistling? Then you can whistle while you work.
Mr. Kelly, I'm sorry, but my working day does not begin until 9 o'clock. That's the AM 9 o'clock, not the in the afternoon one.
What's the sudden preoccupation with the time of day?
Well, Mr. Kelly, as you will not see fit to give me a raise, while certain people in this office are given one, I'm afraid I will just have to work to rule.
What's the difference? As a rule, you don't work.
Laugh if you will.
Ha ha, I laugh.
But as Lennon said, workers of the world unite.
Lennon?
My hero.
Betty, that's John Lennon.
I know.
You great beef brain, you've got the wrong Lennon.
Have I?
Yes, it was the Russian Lennon who wrote Workers of the World Unite. John Lennon wrote She Loves You.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, it's after 9 o'clock. Get to work.
Oh, no, Mr. Kelly, I'm afraid I'm on my tea break.
All right, look, Betty, let me try and explain this to you the way the accountant explained it to me. You see, there's a problem with the books. I don't really want a raise.
Oh, well, I'll have it then.
That won't solve the problem.
It'll solve my problem.
Look, Betty, the accountant pointed out that if I were to hire another architect to do my job, I'd have to pay him more money than I pay myself. I have to give myself a realistic salary.
But, Mr. Kelly...
What?
Have you considered that I now have extra duties to perform?
What extra duties?
Well, now I've got to look after you and the computer. I mean, it's extra workload.
The computer saves you work.
Well, in that case, I have developed new and valuable skills. Besides, I might get RSJ in my hands.
You might get a brick in the back of your head. What are you talking about, RSJ in your hands?
You know, when the computer makes your hands go all scrunchy like the chook stick.
You mean RSI?
Do I?
Yes, and people get RSI when they type page after page on a computer without stopping.
So?
Well, you need a rest after 3 words. At the end of a page, you're in a lather of sweat. At the end of a letter, you need a shower and a lie down.
Mr. Kelly, there is no need to be cruel.
I'm only saying it because I love you.
Anyway, just where is he going to sit?
Where is who going to sit?
This other architect that you're going to hire.
Betty, that was an example. I am not going to hire another architect.
Good.
Fine.
Then I'll have his raise.
Hi, Jenny. What are you watching?
Television.
Is it good?
Not really. Did you want me for something?
Well, yeah. You know how you save the money that you get for Christmas and birthdays?
Yes.
How much have you got now?
$59.13.
That much? Well, listen, you never spend any of that, do you?
No, I save it.
Could you maybe lend me some?
How much?
Oh, $50?
You'll have to ask George.
George?
This is George. He handles all my money.
Why?
Because this is my counting hat, so I'll have to ask him.
I'm not going to ask a puppet for money.
Then you're not getting a loan.
All right. George.
Ask him nicely.
Nice, George. Could you and Jenny lend me $50?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
He said yes.
I know.
Oh. Well, could you get it for me now?
No, I keep it in a secret place.
Where?
In the bank. I'll get it for you tomorrow, but don't tell anyone about my secret place, okay?
Thanks, Jenny. Thanks, George. You're real pals.
John said will 20% be all right?
20% what?
20% interest.
You're going to charge your own brother 20% interest on a loan?
Yeah,
Why?
because John says you're not his brother.
Great. Forget it.
Aha, just the man I was looking for.
Don't tell me you want your $5 back.
No, I've got an idea. Come with me.
What's going on?
You'll find out. Just be patient. Now, how much would a motel room cost for a night?
You're not going to any motel room.
No, of course I'm not. Just answer the question.
Is this a trap?
What do you mean?
What makes you think I'd know the cost of a motel room?
Just take a guess.
I don't know. I guess $50.
All right, times 20. Now, what about the cost of a 2-course meal?
$20.
A good meal.
30 then.
All right, 30 times 50.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Now, would you happen to know the average cost of a banana?
Hi, guys. It's a great day. The market's soaring, the brokers are smiling. Don't know why they call them brokers, they never go broke.
Had a good day at the exchange, no?
Yeah, the share's gone through the roof. Simon, that money you owe me,
$100.
110, mate. Don't forget the interest. Just pay me any time. No hurries, no worries.
Should I do it now?
I think you should.
All right. No, just this is for you, mate.
Oh, you should have done this.
Oh, yes, you should.
I can't wait to see what it is. A card, a thank you note. A bill.
Food and accommodation
In bananas.
for the last 6 months.
You really shouldn't have done this.
It's the least we could do.
But do you know how much this comes to?
$3,897.
And 44 cents.
That must have been a banana.
I can't pay this.
I tell you what, mate, I'm willing to forget the 44 cents.
That's nice.
I thought so.
I'm ruined. I'm wiped out. It's Black Thursday, the crash of '87. Think I'll hurl myself out a window.
Nudge, we're on the ground floor.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to hurt myself. I mean, this way I may be broke, but I've still got my health. Well, how much will you give me for this?
Nudge, I've told you I don't want to buy your things.
Well, how else am I going to pay you? Come on, it's a really good Walkman.
I've already got a Walkman. I mean, why would I want that one? Hang on, that is mine.
Oh, I must have borrowed it. Well, in that case, I'll let you have it cheap.
Deb, could you put these in the kitchen, please? Thank you. Righto, you two, I want to talk to you, and I want to talk to you now.
Uh-oh.
What, uh-oh?
Well, I'm trying my best to raise the money, Mr. Kelly, but Simon's being unreasonable.
Is he, then?
Yeah, I'm refusing to buy back my own Walkman.
Nudge, give me that bill.
Oh, what are you going to put on it now? I only had one extra banana.
I'm not putting anything on it. I'm ripping it up.
Mr. Kelly, you're a good man.
Nudge, I am not going to charge you for food, bananas, and accommodation in this house.
You're not?
No, there's not enough money in the world that could pay for that.
Mr. Kelly, I'll say it again, you're a good man.
Right, now, this money Simon owes you.
Who told you about that?
Never you mind.
I did.
Why did you do that?
Because Dad's the only person who can sort this out.
Yeah, what makes you think that?
Dad is mature. He's wise in the ways of the world.
Thank you, Deborah.
And he's the only one with $100.
You've got a point there.
Right, Nudge, here is the $100 that Simon owes you.
Oh, Mr. Kelly, with interest, it was...
$100.
It was $100. Thank you. You're a good man, Mr. Kelly.
Shut up. Now, I want you to promise me that you will never, ever lend money to anyone again.
I promise.
Fine. Simon,
Yes, Dad?
you owe me $100.
Why am I supposed to pay that back?
I'm putting you on an allowance of $20 a week, for which you will mow the lawns, wash the car, do the dishes, make your bed, and put the garbage out.
I do all that anyway.
You're kidding.
Anyway, Dad, when do I get the money?
In 5 weeks' time, when you've paid off the 100.
Oh, terrific.
Then I cancel your allowance.
You're a hard man with money, Dad.
But a good man, Mr. Kelly.
No,
Go home?
no, shut up.
Fair enough.
Right, all debts out of the way? All money matters settled? Good. Now we can get back to normal.
Mr. Kelly,
So much for normal. What is it, Betty?
the accountant just rang. You know how we didn't get the Mackenzie job?
Oh, yeah, don't remind me. What about it?
Well, now he says you're not allowed to have the raise. You've got to give it back.
Oh, but it was mine.
No, it was the company's. And what the company giveth, the company taketh away.
Yeah, but I've just given it to Nudge. He tooketh it away.
Nay, you must give the money back. I'll expect it on my desk tomorrow morning at 9.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Mr. Kelly, I take no pleasure in your plight. Well, a little bit.
Nudge, can I borrow that 100?
Well, you've been good to me, Mr. Kelly, but no. I mean, after all, I promised I wouldn't lend money ever again.
Yeah, but you made the promise to me. I'll let you off the promise.
Mr. Kelly, I know you're testing me. If I go back on my promise, you'll never respect me again. Bet you're proud of me, eh?
I'd kill him if I could afford a lawyer.
Well, I've got work to do.
Yeah, I've got to get ready.
Oh, where are you off to?
Oh, Pauline and I are going to JoJo's.
Simon, you've got to be joking.
Don't you ever learn?
Of course I do. This time she's paying.
haven't seen his jogging shoes. Why would I do anything with his jogging shoes?
Are you sure?
What are you, his lawyer?
He was busy packing it and he asked me to ask you.
Well, you tell him I haven't seen his jogging shoes.
But he can't find them.
Tell him to follow his nose. What's he packing for anyway? Is he running away from home?
No, of course not.
Oh, God can only hope.
No, he's going around a maths camp this week, remember?
A maths camp? How positively outdoorsy of him.
What do you mean?
Other people go rafting down rapids or abseiling down mountains, but Simon's off on a tricky traverse through a simultaneous equation.
Oh, Deb.
Oh, Dad, they'll probably spend the evening singing songs around a kerosene-powered calculator.
No, look, he's just brushing up on his maths technique while he roughs it a little in the woods.
Hey, Dad, Simon said, can he borrow your dinner suit?
My dinner suit? I suppose so.
Sounds like you'll be roughing it up the lumberjack's ball, Dad. It's pretty much our maths.
Oh, and Simon says, where's his toothbrush?
I don't know where his toothbrush is. Tell him to look in his mouth. And Jenny,
Yes,
look,
Dad.
you tell Simon that if he wants to ask me something, to come out here and ask me instead of send you galloping through the house like the Munchkin mailman.
I don't mind, Dad.
Morning, Mr. Kelly.
Morning, Nudge.
Hi, Deb. What are you doing?
Having breakfast.
What am I going to do?
Hang on. I reckon he's going to have an apple.
No, I say banana.
What am I going to do?
No, I want another question. I just lost on that one.
Nudge, what are you going to do about what?
Who am I going to ask?
Well, it depends. What's the question?
Will you come to the party with me?
No. There you are. Problem solved, and that didn't hurt at all. Have another banana.
Well, Mr. Kelly, I'm afraid you haven't solved my problem.
Nudge, speak slowly and tell us, please. What is your problem?
Oh, it's my cousin's 21st.
21st what?
Deborah.
Sorry.
It's his 21st birthday. It's a big formal party and I haven't got anyone to take.
So, go stag. What's the problem?
Well, the problem is that branch of the family think I'm a bit of a ladies' man.
Which bit? Sorry.
Yeah, they think I'm a real Casablanca.
Casanova.
Him too. Yeah, they think I spend all my evenings beating off gorgeous girls at parties and discos.
Why'd they think that?
Because that's what I told them.
Look, Nudge, the easiest way to solve a problem like this is to consider all your options. Now, what options do you have?
None.
There you go, problem solved. Have another banana.
Hey, Dad, Simon says...
No, stop. Jenny, look, tell Simon that if he's got something to say, I want to hear it firsthand, instead of sending you in here with his messages. It's like trying to deal with an echo. Now, this is positively the last one I'll listen to. What did he say?
He said goodbye. Left 5 minutes.
Good afternoon, Betty.
Honey, it's not fair.
In that case, bad afternoon, Betty. And you're late back from lunch.
Mr. Kelly, it's time we had a serious discussion.
All right, Betty, what would you like to seriously discuss? World War III? Central American situation? Life after death?
My raise.
Let's stick with life after death.
Why?
Because if you keep going on about this raise, you'll get first-hand information on the hereafter.
Joke if you will, but I am resolved. You see before you a woman of iron will.
And rubber brain.
Be that as it may, I have prepared myself to discuss this, and discuss this I will.
All right, let's discuss it.
After all, I prepared myself for this moment. I did deep breathing all through my lunch break, that's why I'm late.
Really?
I hyperventilated and got all dizzy and had to sit down for a while. And then I nearly fainted into my pie. But I am resolved.
Really?
Really. On top of that, last night I read lessons 2 and 4 of my correspondence course on self-assertion.
2 and 4? What happened to lesson 3?
Oh, they forgot to send it, and I don't like to ask where it is. I'm not one of those people who's always complaining.
Can we just discuss the raise instead of going through all these mental gymnastics you've performed during lunch?
Oh, so you're ready to discuss it.
I am. Proceed.
Very well, then. I want a raise.
Well, you can't have one. Discussion's over. Get to work.
Oh,
See, Betty, see how easily problems are solved when you discuss them calmly?
but I deserve a... Oh, just a minute. I deserve a level of remuneration commensurate with my daily efforts.
Well, that's not fair.
Oh.
I've got to pay you something.
Mr. Kelly, you now see before you a woman who is very, very huffy.
Well, huff and puff and get on with your work.
I do not wish to threaten you,
Oh, Betty, get on with it.
but I am picking up the phone.
Well, that's something. What are you going to do with it now?
I am going to phone John Laws. I'm going to tell him on you.
You? John Laws? Ha! I laugh. Don't you dare.
I certainly will. He is a defender of the downtrodden, and I have been trod.
Betty, you're just being silly.
And millions of people listen to him.
I don't care.
And when I tell him who you are and what you've done, he'll get really, really cranky on you.
Ha!
On the radio.
Again. Ha!
And everyone will hear.
Put the phone down.
Are you scared of my ultimate weapon?
I am not scared of any John Laws. It's just that you're making a private phone call on company time. And besides, you'll never, ever get through to him.
Hello? Mr. Laws?
Give me that. Hello? No, sorry, wrong number. No, we were after Darren Hinch.
I know someone who's really, really scared of Mr. Laws.
I am not scared of John Laws. But I will think about your raise. Who on earth could that be? And thank God it is.
Oh, it's Stan.
How do you know it's Stan?
Well, I just saw his belt buckle go past the window.
You're ridiculous. Nobody is that tall. Stan is that tall.
How you doing, Mr. Kelly?
G'day, Stan. Listen, are you growing taller?
No, I'm growing wheat.
Come in.
Stan!
Elizabeth! Right.
I'll make a cup of tea.
Why?
Well, what do you mean, why?
Well, why is that an automatic reaction with you? Someone walks through the front door, you haven't seen him for 3 months, and you rush off into the kitchen and start boiling water.
Yeah, you're right, you know. I've never thought about it that way.
Yeah, it's a conditioned reflex.
Yeah, obviously an ingrained social ritual that we've all become accustomed to. Silly, really. My word, it is.
Then you don't want a cup of tea?
Oh, my word, I do. I've only just arrived.
Yeah, would you make up your mind? I'm getting a bit confused here.
No, look, I'll make the tea, you sit down and have a chat with Stan. And Stan, don't get her angry or she'll tell John Laws on you.
Will she?
Oh, my word, she will.
Come on, Jen, one more time.
No, Nudge, it's boring.
Hi, kids.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, Mr. Kelly.
How was hockey, Jen?
Good, Dad, we played the boys.
Oh, did you win?
No, but I got some good hits.
The ball?
No, Sam Wood, John Brewster and Dan Todd. But that was an accident.
Oh, how come?
Because Jamie Hisco died.
I've raised the feral person.
Now, come on, Jen, you promised.
Oh, all right.
What are you doing?
I'm practicing my chatting up technique.
Oh, Jen, have you been listening to her? It's like trying to chat up a blood-crazed ferret.
Dad?
I wanted a feminine point of view.
Listen, Nudge, when Jenny's been playing hockey, she's as feminine as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
She's the only girl I could find.
All right, go ahead, but don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah. Okay, now, Jen, what would you do if I said, "Hi, beautiful, how about I make your day and take you to a 21st?
I'm going to hit you with a hockey stick.
Why?
Because I always hit guys with a hockey stick when they talk to me.
Nudge, you've got to realise that at Jenny's age, she's not interested in boys as partners. She sees them as targets. Well, are you still worried about this party? Haven't you found a girl yet?
I can't meet girls without Simon to break the ice.
Well, you just need a good opening line, that's all.
I'll write some down today. See what you think of them.
Oh, Nudge,
Oh,
no.
please, Mr. Kelly.
All right, let's hear him.
Now, I'll read them out, and you tell me which one sets your pulse racing. You ready?
Come on, the last of the red-hot lovers.
Okay. Hi, Toots. Haven't I seen you before somewhere? Well,
It's been done.
how's your pulse?
Normal.
Okay. Try this. Hey, baby, where have you been all my life?
These lines are as old as the hills. Have you got anything original?
All right. It's just building up to it. I didn't want to overexcite you too soon.
Thanks.
Oh, you can't be too careful at your age.
Jenny, bring me the hockey stick.
All right.
Oh, look, just get on with it.
Okay, now this is a real zinger. You ready? Right. How would you'll like, this is a good one. How would you like, you'll love this.
Look, just read it.
How would you like to come to the Pizza Hut and watch me eat a Super Supreme?
It was great up until the end.
Then what happened?
My pulse stopped.
Well, it was a good one.
Look, Nudge, they're all lacking in romance and mystery. Can't you be romantic and mysterious? What am I saying?
Well, I did have one like that, but I thought it might be too soppy. Oh, okay, here goes. And don't laugh.
I won't laugh.
Very well. I have watched you from afar these many days, and a special feeling has grown within my heart for you. Please, be mine.
Dad, you're not falling for that corny line, are you?
What's wrong with it?
Oh, it's soppy and he's far too old.
Stan, you're being positively ridiculous.
Elizabeth, I thought you understood where we stand.
Well, I say it's silly.
Look, it is not silly to do the right thing.
What's all that?
Oh, Stan and Betty are discussing the good old days.
I say it's ridiculous and old-fashioned.
Look, Elizabeth, I have my own set of values. Now, call me ridiculous if you will.
You're ridiculous.
Call me old-fashioned if you will.
You're old-fashioned.
Elizabeth, could you possibly stop calling me these things?
Well, it's nice to see you two are getting on swimmingly. What's going on?
Oh, Stan's being ridiculous, Mr.
I am being honourable.
He's being ridiculously honourable.
What's the problem?
Stan refuses to spend the night in my flat because my flatmate's away.
And we won't have a chaperone.
Oh, that's a blow. But you could always pop out and buy some Toblerone.
Nudge.
Yeah?
Go home.
I was only trying to help.
Elizabeth, look, I respect you too much. I just don't wish to compromise your reputation.
No, that's not what you said that night at the water tower.
Why? Besides, that night my passions took control of me and I couldn't resist your ethereal beauty.
Wow, that's a good one.
Look, Betty, if Stan feels uncomfortable staying at your place, can't you make other arrangements?
Well, where could he stay?
Well, what about a motel?
My word, that'd be a bit expensive, wouldn't it?
Well, then...
I've got it, it's easy.
There you go. Nudge has got it. It's easy. What is it, Nudge?
You can stay here. Simon's room's empty.
That's perfect.
That's convenient.
That's not what I had in mind.
I was only trying to help.
Morning. Stan? Stan, is that you under there?
Yep. Good morning, Mr. Kelly.
Oh, thank God for that. For a minute there, I thought somebody had shot a giraffe in my living room.
No, it's just me.
Wasn't you supposed to be sleeping in Simon's bed?
Well, Mr. Kelly,
No, name's Martin.
Oh, okay. Well, Mr. Martin.
No. Martin's my first name.
Okay. Well, Martin, mister.
Is that a joke, Stan?
Yeah.
Very funny.
Well, Martin, you see, Simon's bed was too short for me.
The couch is too short for you.
You expect that from a couch. Psychological, really.
Morning, Dad. Morning, Stan.
Oh, morning, Debbie.
Stan, there's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yeah, what's that?
Are you sure you're not someone standing on someone else's shoulders?
No?
Just checking. I just wish you wouldn't do that.
What's that?
Be tall.
Oh, no, Jenny, I haven't got time. Deb will do it for you.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. Go and help your sister.
Dad, I can't. I failed plaiting. I'm a non-platter.
Oh, look, I could do it for her.
Could you?
Where did you learn to do plaits?
Do it all the time, preparing the Clydesdales for the show. You see, I do the mane and the tails and the little top knot bit on the forehead.
You do?
Yeah, my word.
Well, be my guest with Jenny.
Rightio. Oh, will she want the little brass bells down the side of her head?
I don't think so.
Dad, this is Jenny we're talking about.
Morning, Mr. Kelly.
Morning, Nudge.
Oh, isn't breakfast ready yet?
Nudge, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to spoil your day like this.
Well, Mr. Kelly, I'm not one to complain, but I've noticed over the past few weeks that standards around here are definitely slipping.
Why don't you try next door? He's a shift worker. They have dinner at 5 a.m.
No, I'm making it all never to eat before eating.
Have an apple.
I've already got one.
Of course you have. Haven't you found a girl yet?
Well, almost. Oh, it was a really close thing, but just one little mistake ruined it all.
What happened?
Well, I saw this gorgeous bird outside McDonald's on her way home from aerobics.
Yeah?
Yeah, you know, she was in those tights, you know, with really great legs and
A
terrific...
nudge.
Yeah?
Old people present.
Thank you.
Nothing.
Anyway, I used one of my lines on her.
Yeah, which one?
Well, Stan's, actually. I said, I cannot quell my passions at the sight of your Ethel beauty.
Ethel? You mean ethereal beauty.
Oh, that was your mistake.
No, the mistake was she hadn't been to aerobics, she'd been to karate lessons.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they'd learnt the flying 2-foot scissor kick.
She kicked you?
My very word.
Where?
Outside McDonald's. I guess I'm destined never to get a girl for the party.
Oh, look, I can't stand this. Debbie, put him out of his misery. You go to the party with him.
Me?
Yeah.
With Nudge?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Why?
Why not? She's a girl, isn't she?
Is she? Never thought of it that way.
Hang on.
What's the matter?
I think I'm going to swoon with the sheer romance of it all.
Well, Debbie's a mate, not a girl.
Nudge, how would you like another kick in the McDonald's?
Well, do you want to go?
Why not? I've got nothing else to do.
What will I wear?
Oh, I knew she was going to say that.
Well, I'm wearing an inner suit.
Well, I won't. That way we won't clash.
Hey, Dad,
Yes, Jen, what is it?
my face is stuck.
What?
Standing up, patting down, my face is stuck. It won't move.
My God, it's Chu Chin Chow from Chinatown.
It's not funny, Debbie. My eyes have gone on narrow and my hair is bruised.
Now, that's what I call a plait. My very word it is.
Stan, don't you think you've done the plate a little too tight?
Oh, it's the way I do it on the Clydesdales.
She's a little girl, not a draft horse. Now, please, take her away and loosen it up.
Well, all right. But I'm warning you, we won't win the blue ribbon this way.
Betty, how's the tea coming?
Ready now?
Oh, Stan, thanks very much. Where's Betty?
Oh, she's gone to get her hair fixed.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. We're going out tonight, and she said she had to go and get it fixed.
Oh, she's probably having the rust cut out of it.
Yeah. Mind you, a good panel beater will always be able to tell.
Hey, Stan, this is a good cuppa.
Oh, my word. Had a gum leaf in it.
Ah, the old bushy trick, eh?
No, the window was open and it blew in. Also had a cicada in it. I was joking.
Oh, thank goodness, for a minute
Oh,
there.
mind you, it saves you stirring. Their little legs go 19 to the dozen when they hit the hot water.
Are you joking again?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Whoa, slow down, Stan. You'll melt the golf ball.
Hey?
Oh, only joking. So, you're taking Betty out tonight, eh?
Oh, yeah. We're going to one of those candlelit restaurant places they talk about down here.
Oh, very romantic.
Oh, no, I reckon it's good value. Why should I pay for the electric light?
Suppose you'll be discussing your wedding plans?
Ah, yeah, well, I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, Stan, is something wrong?
Well, Martin, it's Betty. She's not the same.
Well, she never was.
Never was what?
The same.
Yeah. Same as what?
Same as anyone.
Yeah, but she's changed, you know. It's just living in the city, you know. She's developed a veneer of sophistication.
Listen, Stan, we are talking about the same Betty, aren't we? I mean, the one that's just going to have the rust cut out of her hair.
Yeah. You see, now she's living in the city. She's not interested in a simple country bloke like me. Like I. Which one is it?
Well, it implies like I am, doesn't it? Or should it be me because it's me following a preposition?
Oh, no. That should be I am following a preposition.
Oh, shouldn't it?
Oh, my word. I think.
Stan, what were we talking about?
I'm going to call off the wedding.
Oh, Stan, you can't do that.
Oh, yes, I can. My mind's made up. She deserves better than I.
Better than me.
Better than both of us. Look, I'm giving her a freedom.
No, look, Stan, you can't do that. You'll break her heart. And besides,
Besides what?
I'll be stuck with her forever. No, I didn't mean that. Look, Stan, what you need is a chance to get to know each other again. Take her out tonight, have a nice romantic, candlelit, inexpensive dinner. Rediscover each other.
Oh, gee, steady on.
No, figuratively speaking. Have fun, but don't discuss cancelling the wedding. You make up your mind tomorrow.
Oh, well, if you really think so.
Yeah, go out and have fun. Everyone's doing it.
They are?
Yeah, it's a big night. Debbie and Nudge are going to a 21st. You and Betty are going to a nice romantic dinner. Jenny and I are... I wonder what's on television.
Nudge, thanks for a lovely evening.
Yeah, it was good, eh? I can lock up here and let myself out of the bag.
Fine. Oh, Nudge, I really had a good time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you know, when Simon's not around, you're a lot of fun.
Well, I do my best.
Thanks again, Nudge.
Oh, it's only you, Nudge.
Oh, it's only you, Stan. What are you doing on the couch? I thought you were in Simon's room.
No. Oh, besides, Betty's in Simon's room. You see, she had to stay the night. You know, we went out to dinner and she had a few drinks and she had to stay the night.
Too drunk to drive.
She was too drunk to walk.
Dan, what am I going to do?
Yeah, about what?
Well, usually when I've got a problem, I talk to Mr. Kelly. But this time I can't.
Oh, yeah? What's your problem?
I'm in love with Debbie.
You sure?
I don't know. I mean, how do you know? She just kissed me.
That doesn't mean you love her.
Well, what does mean you love someone?
Oh, well, you know you love a woman and she loves you when she'll go out with you in the freezing night and the pouring rain and the floods and help with the newborn lambs. Now, would Debbie do that?
I wouldn't do that.
Well, you know it when she'll stand shoulder to shoulder with you, beating out a bushfire with a wet hessian sack.
Debbie wouldn't do that.
Why not?
Well, she might break a fingernail. Well, is there any way of telling without bushfires or floods? I mean, we don't get a lot of them around here.
Well, look, when you think of sitting side by side at the end of a hard day and you're looking out over the paddocks, or in your case, the traffic lights, and you just know that she's the woman you want to spend your life with.
You mean like you and Betty?
Oh, yes, suppose I do.
Oh, Nudge, you're still here.
What's all the talking about?
Elizabeth, there is something I have to say to you. I love you.
Oh, no.
Oh, you little ripper.
Deborah, there's something I have to say to you. I don't love you.
I know.
Ah, well, I'm glad we got all that settled. Now, could you mind getting out of my bedroom and let a man get some sleep?